Well, I'll just wait a few minutes to see if anybody wants to join me. If après Christmas dinner, probably the tryptophan is kicked in, and you're in your recliner, half asleep. So I'll just wait for some people to come in. While I'm waiting, I'm going to try to load this up on my Chrome tablet. And see if I can find it here. Okay. Nobody's in so far. Oh, there's Hail Hail. Hi. Nice to see you. I'm just bringing it up on my... Oh, there's Hail Hail. Hi. Oh. Nice to see you. Okay, so I just have to mute this. Bringing it up on my... Okay. All right. Oh, and there's Linda B. Nice to... Oh, Brenda. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thought I'd just come on for a bit because, yeah. No, I haven't been around. I've done the odd guest spot, Linda, but no, I haven't been around. So, yeah, it's nice to see you guys. Hey, Kathy. Very Christmas to you too. Hey, James, nice to see you. I was talking at length with each of my daughters today. One daughter was over now, the other daughter the same, and they couldn't come out this year, so I'm spending Christmas alone, which is fine. What I did today was I'm house sitting. As you can see, I'm not in my home place, and they got a huge screen TV. And so what I did was I put YouTube on, and there was this continuous Christmas Day music. It was great. And then it had a picture of a crackling fire going. So you had the music plus the sound of the crackling fire. Hey, Wayne. Hi, Suzanne. Oh, Scooter Babe. You took my advice, and that's your nickname. So nice. I didn't know if anybody would be coming in now. I thought you'd be all in your recliners asleep. The tryptophan had kicked in. It's funny, I put mascara on. You can't tell in this lighting. This lighting's terrible. Oh, well. Oh, well. Anyways, I was talking to my daughters on the phone, and they said it was a good thing that they didn't fly out, because, our airports were all snowed in. They wouldn't have been able to get here anyway, and that would have been a real shame to spend all that money and then me investing in all that food for Christmas dinner. So actually it turned out to be a blessing. I'm so, feeling so sorry for those people that expected their kids to come home and everything. And I know, what was it, 60% of the US was snowed in. So of course in Canada it was just as bad. Yeah. It'd be late for you guys. What time is it? Let's see. Look at my trust. Yeah, it'd be 8:38. So 20 to 9. Yeah, you passed your bedtime. Hi, thankful mom. Nice to see you. Boy, I didn't think anybody would be coming on here, but I just thought I'd pop on, and anybody, especially who had to spend Christmas on their own. Oh, yes. I like that part of the day, Brenda. Feet up, turkeyed out, and dishwasher on. Absolutely. Yeah. I know for moms, Christmas Day is a busy, busy day. Oh, cool. You went out for a meal. That's wonderful, Suzanne. Hey, Gertrude. Nice to see you. Oh, thankful mom. I thought it was you. I got the vibe that it was you, Justin's mom. So I was right. That's cool. Yeah, I know, Christmas Day, moms are cooking all day, and I let my family does help with certain things, but I'm just going, Christmas dinner is easy for me. Yeah, I just go into automatic pilot, and of course I'm cleaning up as the day goes on, in the sink, I'm washing dishes and that kind of stuff. And because I never had a dishwasher. So I'd clean up as I went, and then of course, as Brenda said, you're turkeyed out and feed up, and the last dish is done. My kids would always, help with the cleaning up, that's for sure. And they also helped with things like when I do early prep in the morning, getting the vegetables done. They would help me peel the vegetables and cut them up and stuff like that. But I just love Christmas dinner. That's the only thing I miss about being alone. Also, I could have gone out for a Christmas dinner, but I've been snowed in. I've been snowed in for the last 5 days. Oh, so you and Wayne stayed home, Suzanne, instead of going down to Connecticut? Yeah, you know what? You might not have made it there. Just so much snow. Yeah, global cooling for you. Exactly. Your ankle too. No, that wouldn't have been fun traveling. No, wouldn't have been fun at all. So, anyways, I've been reading books on my new Kindle paperwhite. I've never had one. It's nice. I can read books on my tablet, but it's the tablet I've got is kind of bulky, and the Kindle's just the right size. I just love it. So I got it as a present from my daughters. You got a ton of rain. Yeah, last 2 days we've had lots of rain. It's now melting, but I tell you, we were like 2.5 feet of snow, and I thought, even in my 4-wheel drive, I thought, I don't think I can really get out because it was so tall, be above the tires and everything. So I thought, I'll just stay put. So if I was up in the cabin instead of doing the house sit, the water company employees would be plowing the driveway. So I wouldn't have had any problem getting out. But that's okay. I got extra groceries in anticipation of the snowfall. I'm just hunkered down. I mean, I am getting cabin fever, which is funny because I am a bit of a homebody, but I guess the psychology of not being able to get out, being trapped, you feel like you want to go out, but also I want to get the dogs out for a walk. It's, I want to get them out for a good run. So what's Kathy talking about? Making barbecued ribs. Ooh, an oven fried roasted potatoes for my husband's Christmas dinner. Be done in 50 minutes. Okay, set me a place. I'm coming down. I'm flying down on my witch's broom. So my daughter, Kathleen says, my daughter's in New York. I'm just going to highlight this. I have to translate it for you. My daughter's in New York. It says it's dumber and 40 degrees compared to Pittsburgh. So, it's summer. Is that what you mean? How could it be? I don't know. I can't translate this one all the way, Kathleen. "14 degrees there. Went out for the first time since Wednesday." Wow. Yeah, it was no new guitar for Christmas. Aw. Do you want one of mine? I'm not selling you my Gibson though. Sorry. No. It's the dot reissue 330, E35, 335 or something. And it's red. No, you're not having it, Wayne. You're fogged in. Okay. Yeah, just strange weather. I mean, we didn't, especially I'm on summer weather. Really? 40 degrees and yes, the ES335. Yep, that's the one. Beautiful guitar. You always have typo days, Kathleen. So, right, Suzanne, right. Yeah, so it's been, I've been snowed in here, and it was amazing how much snow there was here on the ocean. Usually they get, at sea level, you get a lot less than where I am up on the mountain with the cabin, but the cabin got even more, of course. Yeah, get your spelling gear. Yeah. So the dogs have been great. The little bitty kitty's been great. They're really great company. I think I might be able to get out tomorrow. The snow is melting pretty quickly. Yes. Yes, we're still learning Kathy speak. That's right. I'm usually pretty good, but I guess I was just getting this what do they call it? It's not a disconnect, but uh I thought she meant somewhere than 40 degrees, and I thought, how can that be Pittsburgh on the East Coast in the middle of winter, and everybody's got, buffaloes being hit, and then I thought all the Northeast would have been snowed under. So what she was talking about just didn't make sense. But normal fog there, okay. Yeah, I can't wait to get out tomorrow. I want to go out with the dogs for a long run. There's a favorite place I like to go. It's a park, provincial. I think they've turned it into a provincial park. It's called Burgoyne Bay, so it's on Burgoyne Bay, and it's got wonderful trails through the forest, but also has these great big huge fields that are still farming fields, but you're allowed to run through there. It's just all grass right now, tall grass, and the dogs love it. You can have your dogs go off leash, and they just have so much fun. And the other dogs are down there. They're also well behaved. They're off leash as well. So I think dogs generally do better when they're off leash. They're not so territorial. But nice people. You always run into nice people too. Will I stump Pelchak? Yeah. Oh, Buffalo and Waterton, New York are all getting hit. Yeah. So does anybody want to come on and have a chat? I'll give you the link. She's actually in Long Island at the in-laws. I thought it would be pretty snowy there. Oh, you stump spell check. Now I get it. I know. I mean, I know I had some teachers, young teachers saying, well, students can use spell check. And, they don't sort of emphasize doing spelling. Right. And I'm going, what? Because you got to spell well enough to use a spell check. So that's quite the skill to stump spell check, Kathy. I'm not used to talking to myself here. Anybody want to come on? Even just say hello, or are you too turkeyed out and you're falling asleep? You're drooling in your recliner. Yeah, we know that about you, but you have great ideas. I know. I know lots of people that are awful spellers, but they're very intelligent people. It was always, I don't know. It was never hard for me. And so I'm blessed. So what are people up to? Are anybody in the situation where they had family to fly in and they couldn't get out because of the snow? Oh, that'd be horrible, stuck with all that food and then expecting your kids and then being so disappointed. Yeah, the conversations in the chat are great. Yes, thankful mom. So thankful mom, any luck on the moving front? Are you any closer to getting another place? If I can ask that. Yes, that's true. That's true, I did. It was getting pretty crazy with the spell check. Yeah, I'm sure there was a lot. Sure, Gertrude. Absolutely. Here, I'll stick the link in the chat if anybody else wants to come on. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, sure, I'll give you 5 minutes. God, I look like I didn't put anything on. This lighting is harsh. You're still praying for the new house. Well, we need to send you vibes to find that new house. Absolutely. Anybody want to ask a question? Oh, hey, Lauren, nice to see you. And Christy, hello, hello. Are you turkeyed out and comatose on your recliner or your sofa? Yeah, I didn't have turkey, so I didn't have the tryptophan. Oh, Wayne, you're so sweet. Yeah, but just my eyes look, I've actually got mascara on. You wouldn't know it. Yeah, you're turkeyed out pretty much. Yeah, that tryptophan is something, eh? Oh, no turkey. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. I have some ham. I had ham and I've been kind of just doing small meals all day. I haven't done a big meal, but I am cooking for myself, so that's great. Oh, thanks. Thanks, James. You're on the couch in your jammies. That's a good place to be. I don't know if the color is really showing. Depends on your display, but this I I treated myself. It's actually a sweater coat. It's got an inside sweater, and it's a long sweater that goes down to mid thigh, I guess. So it's got an inside sweater and the outer that goes down, as I said, down my leg, and it keeps me toasty warm. They keep it very cool in this house, like 64 degrees Fahrenheit. What do my brother Glenn have for me? He was murdered on Thanksgiving Day. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can do mediumship. I don't think I can do that tonight. I've had a glass, of wine. It's been 3 weeks. Message? Well, let me see if I can find something in the cards, but to go into mediumship, I don't know. That's awful. It's like my nephew was murdered last year. That's just awful. I'm so sorry. That is just the worst. Oh, I threw some cards to ask if I should go on, and I got 3 aces, which aces are yes. So I guess, yeah. So I wasn't sure if I should go on or not. Okay, I'll see if the message will. I might need the cards to help me, but I don't know if I can tune or not into your brother. What's your brother's name? Oh, Glenn. You said Glenn. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. Sorry, but I just need to tune in. Okay. Hey, Ocean. Hey, Ocean Garnick. How are you? Yeah, I don't think I can tune into him. Well, let me see. Probably there'll be a message in the cards. Yeah, that's just awful. Gosh, your heart must be hurting so much. Hey, Snow Wolf. Nice to see you. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, can you tell me? I only have my Rider-Waite here. Comes in a tin box. That's all I have. Usually I bring a lot more cards with me, but I forgot. But I always have these cards in my purse. So, okay. All right. The energy of the reading is a thankful mom is the Empress, and I think I think he's giving the message that okay, life never ends. It's just a new beginning for him. Like he's being reborn, but he's just not doesn't have his flesh suit anymore. But he's there with you. He's reminding you that life never ends. So don't worry about him. I think his there's a victory card here, and then there's justice. I think they will find the people that did this. Whoever murdered him will be brought to justice. I wondered if he, and then there's the 7 of Wands, so reaching higher ground or defending oneself. So maybe he was defending, and also, the people that are responsible for this, they'll be judged. They'll reach their judgment. So you got the Justice card and Judgment, 2 major arcana. So if you're worried about the perpetrators being caught, I don't think you have to worry about that. Was he defending somebody? Like, did he like self-sacrifice to? Was he defending somebody else? Because I was wondering if defending and sacrificing yourself for somebody else. So I don't know. But anyways, his message definitely is he's fine. Life doesn't end, and he's on a new journey. And don't be sad. That's his message to you. So that's what I'm getting. Oh, it keeps buffering. Oh, okay. No worries. If anybody else wants to come on, that would be great too. I can answer some questions, or just have a chat. But I tell you, I have cabin fever, and I don't get cabin fever in my own cabin. I think I'm missing my cabin. So, all right, I'm gonna look into your home situation. Thankful mom. Is Thankful mom going to be moving in 2023? Let me put it down to that. New year. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, so send you the link. Okay. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Merry Christmas. I'm putting it in the chat, Kathy. So I don't have to just send it. Okay, so thankful mom about you moving. Yeah, it seems like, oh, there's Gertrude. Let's bring her in. Hey, how are you? Just a minute. Let me unmute you here. Okay, why are you muted? I don't know why you're muted. Okay. All right. You should be unmuted now. Hello. Okay. You there? I can see you, but can't hear you. Oh, it's muted. It says it's muted again. Maybe you. Oh, it says your mic isn't connected. Anyways, I'll let you work on that. I'm just doing a reading with, okay. Sorry. Okay, about the move. I know it seems like it's dormant, this idea, like it seems like nothing's ever going to come up, but the message I'm getting for the energy of this reading is trust. Don't worry about it. Trust in the universe. Yeah, it's going to take a while. But the next card underneath that is the Magician. So you can manifest this, all right? So it's been pretty slow. Here's the Knight of Cups. He's the slowest knight in the deck, and it's been really, really slow. But you're going to, and you want it to happen right now. I mean, the Page of Swords he's impetuous. He wants it to happen right now, right now. So, but you are going to be moving. So there's the moving card, and I think it's the King of Pentacles. I think it's going to be in the price range that you need. You're going to be surprised. Okay, it's going to be a surprise. It's going to come out of nowhere. So it's going to happen. It'll happen in 2023. Kathy, I put it in the chat for you, dear one. All right. Okay, I will send it to her by messenger. And let's see. Yeah. Okay, I've done that too. So Kathy, I've sent it by message as well. It's also in the chat. Okay, what's happening here? All right. So I hope that gives you thankful mom. Yes, you're waiting patiently. I know you are, but it's going to come out of nowhere and it's going to be the right price and everything. So keep up the faith. Okay, so I'm sure Kathy's going to be here soon. I did send it to her by messenger, so she should have that as well. Oh, what happened here? Oh, I see what happened. All right, get rid of that. I'm just looking at my tablet here. Now, why won't that close? Come on. Oh, I see. All right, now I close it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, I forgot to hide that current comment. Okay, I'll get rid of that. There we go. Oh, there's Gertrude.
Yeah,
okay.
so now it should work.
Got you now. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Oh, there's Gertrude.
Yeah, okay. So now it should
got you now. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Oh, there's Gertrude. I don't know why I have an echo. Okay, done that too. Oh, okay. StreamYard open. I mean, YouTube open. It might be on your end. Oh, Gertrude. Hello there. How was your day, Kathleen?
Oh, I'm still in my pajamas. I just threw a poncho on.
I was describing this. I mean, this sweater. It's from the Isle of Arran, Aran. It's an Irish.
I love that jacket.
Irish, and I got my little.
Oh, yeah, my
Anyways,
grandkids get all kinds of
wonderful.
gifts from Ireland because half of Brian's family lives in Ireland.
Oh, right.
They have the coolest clothes too.
Yeah, I'm going to take this off, but I'm just going to show you. You can zip it right. It's
I
got.
love that.
Well, it's got an inside sweater that goes, down below my waist, and then it's got a long sweater coat goes down to
Like,
me.
oh, cool.
So cool, and it has a hood.
Oh,
it has a hood.
Must have in Canada.
Well, especially house sitting here, Kathy, they leave their house so cold. It's at 64 degrees, but I get it because it would cost them a fortune to heat this place because it's all windows.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they make sweatpants for.
Well, wasn't enough. I needed a warm sweater. I got 2 sweaters. I got the fisherman kind. It's in a shade of blue, and I got one for my ex for Fitz. But it's a birthday present. I mean, a Christmas present from his youngest daughter, Kristen. So,
yeah.
Anyways, I love it. It's so warm. I just love it. It's got two great zippers on it, and it's got the Celtic.
Right.
See, it's got the Celtic thing here.
I have a Christmas present now.
Well, there's more in
I know,
there.
but I understand Cody.
Yeah. Cody's gonna have a good Christmas present.
Yep.
There.
Yeah, Kathy, you are looking good. I know you've been through a rough patch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just say hello to all my viewers. I saw a bunch of you in here, and I want to thank everybody for the prayers, the wishes, all the emails I've been getting from everybody asking, "How am I? Where am I?" I've been off for 3 months. Just a lot of health issues and some family stress and things like that. And everything's settled down now, and I've had that pneumonia, that walking pneumonia flu thing that went around for last month, and but I got my voice back now. I think last time we talked, I could barely talk. Just a couple weeks ago, yeah. And it's been a rough ride this last couple months. So my guides told me I needed some time off. I need to take care of myself, and self-care. So take care of ourselves before we can help others. So but I have been working in the background.
See you.
What?
No, Mama Bear just came into the room, so it's nice to see her.
Oh, hi, Mama Bear.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anybody has any questions, I can answer. I am working on a glass of wine, but I'm fine. I'm just not in the mood to do sort of deep mediumship stuff. So I can work with the cards. I can go intuition with the cards, but
I'll go wherever my guides take me.
Yeah. I mean, if something hits me, fine.
What I've been doing lately is mentoring work behind the scenes.
Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting you.
I said that's all I've been doing is mentoring and mediumship work with people behind the scenes. So.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, but I'm really noticing, like when I'm out and about, since I've been doing this over the past number of years, I've realized that sort of what I thought were just random thoughts are not. And for example, I was wondering, I have a good friend, Jeanette.
Yes, I know Jeanette.
Yeah. So anyways, I wanted to get her a gift, and because I was going to visit her, and I wanted to give her a gift. And so I'm riding around in Victoria. I never get stressed about getting Christmas gifts, or Christmas shopping. I just don't. I don't have that many people to buy for anymore, so it's fine. And also, when the kids are small, I would just think for months and months, and for other presents of my family, I would just write down a list, and I some of you have heard this story, but my husband would take me into Victoria, take the ferry, go into Victoria, and I'd go to the biggest shopping mall there, and I'd say to him, "Okay, I'm going in." Because just like other empaths and mediums, I can't stand being in malls because you just bombarded by energy, and a lot of it, and it's quite negative. Like, and also the energy of buy of consumerism and all that, and people are tired and cranky, and they don't want they don't know what to buy for their family and the financial stuff. Anyways, it's a real mixed bag of really negative emotions.
Especially if you're highly empathic.
Yeah, and when you're highly empathic, it is exhausting. So that's what I do. I do the homework ahead of time, and as I said, I'm going in, and I get my shop done, less than 2 hours, and I'd be out. So
I get anxiety attacks when I go into shopping malls and things
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
And so many people are so rude, and I can't handle the rudeness.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it's not as bad here as it could be in California, but still, everybody's on edge, and so it's not fun. But anyways, I'm driving in the car, I'm in Victoria, and I thought, okay, I want a really thoughtful gift for Jeanette. And so I'm riding along, and boom, I get a flash of this store that I haven't been to in years. So what it is, it's called Silk Road, and it's a specialty tea shop. So I got her this beautiful tall mug, for tea though, and it's inside it has a stainless steel beautiful strainer you put in there, just sits in there. It's not one of those tea balls. It's a strainer that fits
that cylinder thing.
That's right. And then it has a lid for the cup. And then I got her three tins. It's all bulk tea there, and you can choose whatever teas you want. It's just great.
I love it when they do the specialty teas, and you can
so it's just a specialty tea shop. And actually, there was a sign on the door saying,
"When you go in there."
I know it is. It's a great vibe, and so it's a specialty tea shop. And there's a little thing on the door that was from the internet, and it said it had been voted the most beautiful tea shop in Canada.
Wow.
That this woman who goes around, and so anyways, it's lovely. And so I got 3 different tins of tea, and I got a gift box and all that jazz. And anyways, I'm coming up to the cashier, Kathy, and it was weird because our conversation was, I never got to actually ask her a question. I have a question formed in my mind, and as soon as I formed it, boom, come out of her mouth, like before I even finished the thought.
Oh, you had a medium working with you.
Oh, young gal, maybe about 30. And so it kept happening.
Did she wear a gift?
I said, are you aware of what's going on here? And she says, yeah, I am feeling something. I said, well, this is what you're doing.
Was she aware that she was a medium, or? She probably
didn't say she was a medium. She said, well, I am very open. I said,
she has awareness of it.
Yeah, I said, you should develop that, because, you were doing telepathy with me. I was thinking stuff, and before I even complete the thought, bang, you're
Brenda. When I worked with Brenda the first time, well, I do that with you too. I'm medically connected to you. I actually have to put a block between us. I'm not going to say the one I had recently. I called you in a panic.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Brenda got a hold of you because I couldn't.
That's right. Okay, I'm just gonna start with some questions here. So I'm going to start.
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day, and I was telling you that once the longer you practice and everything, you'll get to the point where your abilities will start intermeshing with each other. You won't be able to tell your claircognitive from your clairaudient. And
I can tell that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're getting there now. You know where everything's starting to mesh together, and you don't even realize you're doing it. And then you pick up all that telepathy with certain people that it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the telepathy is crazy.
She develops her gifts because, boy, she was sure chatting with me in my head.
Yeah, I walked into a metaphysical store with my best friend. We do lunch on Mondays now, and there's one right across the street from where we have lunch. And we went in there, and I walked in there, and I was reading the stones. You know how I always I read the vibration and listen to the stones, and she had tons of really beautiful stones in there. And the owner of the shop walks up to me, and she goes, wow, you're a really strong medium. You're aware of that, aren't you? And I went, yes, I have, um, I said, I was really surprised she could read me, but I forgot I was open because I was reading the stones and stuff as I was walking through the store. So I'd sort of put down my guards. Plus, I wasn't in any place anybody knew me. So I didn't, you know. Um, did you hit your mute, Sharon? I can't hear you.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, that should do it. Okay, so turns out my mic setting was changed too, so I had to change it back. All right, yeah. So what were you saying?
I said, yeah, I thought it was funny that she picked up on my abilities. She read my abilities. She does like I do. I can read people's abilities when I meet them.
Right.
And I try not to read people when I'm out in public anyways, because it's just, to me, it's not.
Oh, no.
I just try to keep it shut off, or if you can shut it off.
I do one thing when I'm in an airport. I don't tune into what they're thinking or anything like that,
Oh,
but I
right.
can pick up like emotions and things like, oh, that person's really depressed, or that kind of thing. But I don't stay tuned in for very long. But anyways, no, I also all my life I people watch. It's
Yeah,
very
I was just thinking that my mother and I used to sit in the malls with
Mhm.
tablets and people watch and write things about the people walking by and jot it down on a tablet and compare it. And what she was doing is she was teaching me how to read people. It was one
Yeah.
of those hidden lessons my mom always did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would read people,
Yeah.
but also you just know a lot even just from their body language
Oh
because
yeah. Oh yeah.
most of our communication is nonverbal, like about 90% of it.
I'm live with Sharon.
Hey, Roger, Merry Christmas.
Roger, Sharon says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
He's wearing your favorite outfit.
What, his birthday suit?
No, he's got underwear on.
His wife beater shirt?
No, he's not wearing any top.
Oh, yeah. Well, you are in California.
He's kicked back in
Okay,
bed,
so
eating his dinner in bed and watching movies.
oh, well, I know I'm Netflixed and YouTubed out here because, as I was saying earlier, I've been snowed in. It's ridiculous because I wouldn't be snowed in up at the cabin on the mountain because we have a snow plow that takes, once it starts snowing, one of the employees goes out and, the water company. There's a gal that lives in what we call the big house, our big main log house, huge house. And we subsidize it. We rent it out really cheaply to employees because, it's really hard to find a place. But anyway, she, even in the middle of the night, she'll get up and plow the driveway.
Wow.
We have a very long driveway.
Yeah, I've seen your driveway.
Yeah, and I don't know if she does it, but there's another guy who's the manager, and when he's on site, he'll even plow down the tricky part of the road, the mountain road.
Yeah.
Because we don't get plowed for quite a while. We're not a main road. So
Well, on the island, you don't really get that much snow, though, do you?
no, so we don't have great snow equipment. I mean, we do have it, but it's we don't have a
More
lot of it.
emergency type.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
because you're running it 24/7.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'm snowed in here. It's a very long driveway here, not like ours, but it's still a very long driveway. And the snow was over 2 feet. So even the 4-wheel drive is
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
know.
get
I was watching the Canadian weather because I thought, well, if we're getting hit by this Canada, it's coming out of Canada. You guys have got to be sucked in, especially in central Canada.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I was thinking about you. I thought, oh, I wonder if you went to your daughters or your daughters came out to see you because, oh, traveling was going to be a bear.
You know what? They didn't. My prayers for my eldest daughter. She's gone through a really rough month. She's still feeling really badly. She's still very ill. So she's having a tough time.
Recover.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And then my
Just
other
making her
daughter
energy.
just didn't have the money to come out this year from Ontario. So,
Well, they're
and
really
you know
close to
what?
each other, though, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Oh, I thought they were. I thought they were living in the same town.
No. Kristen's in Eastern Canada. She's in a suburb outside Toronto.
Oh,
And Lauren's in Alberta, so the next province over from me, east of me, and
I know
in
it's a lot closer.
Edmonton. Yeah. If people have heard of Calgary, Edmonton is about 4 hours by car north.
Yeah, my
Anyways, I'm
husband
so
just
glad,
left in
Kathy,
Toronto.
I'm so glad they didn't buy tickets to come out
Oh,
because they
yeah.
would have been snowed in because,
Well,
our
Europe
air,
was just literally shut down, didn't they?
yeah, they shut down.
I saw that
All
snow
through
and I was
BC,
like,
they were
oh
shut
my
down.
gosh.
I know, and in Ontario they were shut down. It's just, yeah. So I'm so glad they didn't because it just wasn't the right time. I would have ordered in all this food, Kathy, with nobody to eat it, and
Oh, and
so
all the work cooking it and everything.
yeah,
Oh my God, the leftovers would have been horrid.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I love turkey leftovers. I love all
Oh,
the,
I can think of 1,000 things to do with turkey, but
yeah. I think I like the leftovers better than the
I
actual
have a
day.
turkey in my freezer. My husband drug out ribs, and he says, I want ribs for Christmas dinner. I'm like, okay, I won't eat them because I'm vegetarian, but
Hey, we have to acknowledge this. Hold on. Pammy is in the house.
hey, Pammy.
I think I haven't seen her in ages. I mean, I've seen her lately, but
I
I haven't
saw
seen
her on Queen's Tarot the other day,
Yes.
which I saw
love
you over at Queen. I
Queen.
haven't watched Queen in forever, and I was talking to Snow, and he goes, "Oh, I'm watching Queen." I said, "I should watch her. I haven't watched. I used to
Yeah.
binge watch her all the time. I'd wait until she had like 5 or 6 videos out, and then binge watch it. She's a phenomenal reader. Those of you that don't know Queen's Tarot, oh, check her out.
Yeah, check
She
her out.
does a
She's
Terrascope.
so passionate about what she's so excited about this.
So
the message she
accurate.
gets. Yes.
I think somebody throttles her. I think
I think so. I think
YouTube spies throttle her when she gets too accurate.
Yeah.
They don't
When
take
she
her
says-
down because they want the information she's providing.
Yeah, probably. I
I
know
think
they
she's monitored by the
I've
government
never
and everything.
seen-
She's very accurate.
Yeah, I've
Crazy
never seen readers like there's no other reader like her. She's constantly buffering and that kind of stuff. And it's not her Wi-Fi. It's because she said a certain word or said a certain thing that was just too close
It's
to the mark.
always cued, and you can almost set your watch to the timing of when she gets buffered, or her sound disappears for a few minutes.
Yeah.
But
So
it's
she's
been like that.
definitely
I mean, she's been on for what, 2 or 3 years now, and it's been like that from probably
from the beginning.
6 months into it.
They're definitely monitoring her.
Oh,
Definitely.
I'm sure we probably have agents assigned to watch her.
Yeah.
But,
Absolutely. When she gets too
she's
close,
really
they hit the
amazing.
buffering button. They do something.
She is amazing. She's an amazing reader. But
So I just want to say that I'm so sorry, Pammy. I know her husband's been ill. He's in hospice. Yeah, he's been going through a lot this past year. Yes, I did know that's why we didn't see you, is that you were, really tied
add
up
him
with the
to
care
my
of your
prayer
husband.
list.
Yeah, add him to your prayer list. So, okay, let's answer some questions. I've got Wayne on here, Mama's Bear, and Roseflower. Tell me if I've missed anybody. Okay, let's go to Wayne first. How does your January look?
Things are gonna fall back in
I
place, Wayne.
see you running around for a certain lady. What? Scooter babe? What?
A lot of pampering going on that note.
Okay, Chaley, I hope I'm saying your name correct. I'm going to star you.
Well, Wayne, I have a special message for you. Carl just stepped forward, and you know who Carl is. He's sending his love to you and Suzanne, and blessing you both.
Who's Carl?
He is Wayne's mentor who has crossed.
Oh,
And
nice.
comes and visits me every so often and takes me to the Himalayas to meditate.
Oh, cool.
He's also a wonderful teacher.
I was transported to the Himalayas once.
It's amazing. I mean, he takes me right up to the top and does this.
Yeah, it was top of this.
Meditation.
It was actually in this cave where this monk was.
And it's really neat because when you go to the Himalayas and meditate in the snow is falling and you can see the vista and views, it's 70 degrees, perfectly comfortable. You don't get
Wow.
the cold that comes with it because you're moving, you're in light energy and you're astro projecting, and it's really cool. It's really, really cool.
Okay, Wayne, how's your January going to be?
My guys say your January is going to pick up. Things are going to start to normal, if there's any such thing.
Okay.
Suzanne, of course, is still going to be healing. There's a lot of pampering going on with that.
Okay, well, energy of the reading. Do you want to go first or?
No, go ahead.
Okay. It's rare that I'm the first, that I'm ready first.
I haven't been reading for
right.
3 months.
No, it's all right. This is just a change for me. So Wayne, the energy of the reading is, I think you're chomping at the bit. You know, it's winter time and all that kind of stuff, and I think you really want to get out there. So you're somewhat impatient. So you're raring to go. Yeah, you're going to try some new things. You really, you want to get out there in the sun. You're tired of this weather, and you want to discover new things. And I think you're going to make that happen. Here's the Empress. So you definitely are going to try some new things. You're going to give birth to some new things. Here's the King of Cups. That's when I think of Wayne, I think of the King of Cups. And I think maybe being cooped up and of course, taking more duties because Suzanne's, having to help Suzanne, although, hey, it's her turn. So, but things are going to change. Here's the world, and there's going to be some surprises coming up. Yeah, you're ready for something, you don't know what. Yeah. Something's going to come up that's going to surprise you. But you're chomping at the bit, like I want to go now. I want to do it now. Come on, universe, now. Okay, that's what I got.
Okay, I got the Knight of Wands started off. You're charging forward. You're ready to move in that energy. You got that fire on. You're wanting to move, and
creativity and all that.
You're feeling a little housebound, and you and Suzanne are both very active people. So I know. She is slowed down right now, but you guys will get back on there. You feel like sneaking out like the thief in the night, going and getting into a little trouble, but you won't. You're working. You're getting back to work, though. Things are going to start normalizing. You're going to be back to work, working too hard, working too long, putting in too much time. But I think you're looking forward to.
Well, he's supposed to be retired. He's supposed to be retired. Like
I know, but he's still working away. Got a lot of nostalgia going on. You can't wait till she recovers because then you guys are going to be back out there doing your thing. But you both have tons of strength. And, Suzanne's that Queen of Cups. She's on the healing, mending road. And it's going to be quick with the Eight of Wands. So she will be healing pretty quick. It's still going to be a couple months. But, Wayne and I were talking the other day, and he said to me, you did that reading for me about a year ago or so, and I guess I had predicted her injury. I'm like, oh, I did, didn't I? Oh my gosh, I had forgotten all about that.
Well, Suzanne says he's too
So
exhausted.
resilient.
Yeah, that's why I got the 9 of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I got this
Your
card.
fortune's coming through. You're on that upward swing, though.
Absolutely. I got the world, so changes are coming. Also, yeah, he's too young to retire. I mean, I don't see him retiring. I mean, I found it difficult. It took me over 3
I do
years.
see him retiring in probably the next
I think he has
year
retired.
and a half.
I think.
Are you retired now? Did you retire? They were talking about relocating. He says he's too young to retire.
Yeah, but didn't you actually retire just in December, I think, Wayne? I mean, it doesn't mean you're retired, but it's just you're retired from your regular, job.
I'll tell you what, retirement, I'm busier retired than I was working.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
run around in my boxers.
Well, I'm live, so everybody can hear you.
All I hear was
Yeah, that's the way he talks this time of year. When he was 18, my husband is a daredevil. He took a dirt bike, 18 years old, dirt bike off a 30-foot cliff. And bike was fine. It broke the number plate off the dirt bike, the racing number. That was all the damage to the bike. Busted his jaw. He had to have his jaw wired and pins put in his jaw for 6 months. So,
oh gosh.
Yeah. And his mother's favorite quote when he was growing up was, "You could have killed yourself."
I bet. So Wayne says, no, that it was, that it's Suzanne that retired. Oh, sorry. I didn't. Oh, okay.
Well, Suzanne needed to.
Yeah.
I know she's enjoying the retirement. I was so jealous. He sent me pictures of their trip.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The cruise.
so
The only
thrilled that
cruise
they-
I've ever wanted to take was the Alaskan cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, redheads don't go to islands. Not sunny islands anyways.
Okay, next up is Mama Bear. Are you still here? I'm sorry, we took a long time to get through this list. So,
I know you started my should.
Okay, Mama Bear. Okay, let's see what her. Oh, she's here. Okay, so. Yeah, I'd love to go on a cruise together. I mean, that's why I'm taking this job in Vancouver, is I want to put away a little nest egg, pay off some loans, like my car loan and my motorcycle, and like to pay those off earlier.
Yeah,
and also put away a nest
like
egg for traveling. So I've never been on the cruise. I'd love to go.
Yeah, waiting to see pictures of you meeting him. He's like, we share him while we were vacationing.
Yeah, it was wonderful. And they're just as they are in person. In person, they're just the same as
I know.
Suzanne that we know. It's just fantastic. Yeah, it was a really nice day. It was nice and sunny, so I managed to show them Victoria. Yes, paying off debt is a good thing. Ooh, you got some good cards here, Mama Bear. Seems to be around your finances. What is this about? I think your security.
Very
but
good
the energy of the reading is the 10 of Pentacles, so that's really good for finances. And then the first card up is the 9 of Pentacles. So, those getting everything you're building a nice world for yourself. But you can. The message I'm getting is you you can get this, but you are restricting yourself. So you need to get, maybe there's some negative thinking you have going around. Sorry, I can't seem to, I can't tune in. Let me see. Yeah, I think you're holding yourself back in some aspect of that. Maybe being held back by some rules, or I've got the Hierophant here. Maybe there's some rules or some red tape that you're battling right now. But I think it's going to turn out fine. You've got the Queen of Cups and you've got the Sun. Sun card is the outcome, so it's looking really good. I think you're just maybe suffering some restrictions to do with rules and regulations right now. Does that make sense to you? Okay, what have you got, Kathy?
Well, first of all, I see that she's working on some shadow things still that she's overcoming. I got the moon. So they're telling me you're working through this. This is going to be resolved swiftly. Because you have this strength card and it's pulling everything in your favor and you're using all your strength and you're moving to higher ground right in the center of my reading. So you're moving to the higher ground in this one. Whatever's going on with you that you're working through, this is karmic and you're on that upward swing and everything is going to start moving very swiftly for you in a positive direction. The underlying card I got for the reading was the Nine of Cups, which is abundance, prosperity. So yeah, things are going to be moving very good for you come January. I think you're just getting through the end of the year hurdle, and then everything is going to move. Opportunities coming your way, followed by the King of Cups. Yeah, wonderful. Nice reading.
Okay, so that's why finances came up for me. She says, not sure, but spent on Christmas using credit cards and hoping I'm able to pay it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you're going to pull through that.
Yeah.
You're
So
gonna
the
get
outcome looks
done
good.
anyway.
Yeah, the outcome looks good for that.
They've got a big tax refund coming up. Something that
Yeah.
a recovery. Funny.
Okay. All right. Next is Rose Flower. What a lovely name. Get a message.
Do you want a message from a loved one or on a certain subject? It can help us narrow the energy.
Yeah. Oh, so the 2 hearts, is that just to say you are, or do you want a message about love, or?
I don't think she answered. I think she put the hearts in before we asked
Oh,
her to clarify.
Mom Bear says, I'm sick right now. Upper respiratory infection could be that also. And yes, husband, yes, income tax will help. Yeah.
If
Anyways,
it's that respiratory infection I had, talk to your doctor. They gave me a steroid shot and that cleared the lungs, all that congestion, that chest congestion that's coming with this horrible flu that's been going around everywhere. What a difference that makes. I was in that walking pneumonia stage.
okay. Yeah, I know. I said that year where I had pneumonia 4 times. It turns out it was because, well, first of all, being type 2 diabetic, you're slower to respond to antibiotics, and they had to find the right one. They had to keep changing antibiotics, but also it would knock it back. But they then figured out that I had to go to an ENT, ears, nose, and throat specialist.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, okay, it's probably what's happening is it's being trapped in your sinus. It's not completely going away. And so it's regrowing. But
use an neti pot.
Yeah.
Oh,
and what,
for sinus
well, anyway, it turns out that I also then got an infection. I had to go see him for follow-up when I got an infection when I had a tooth pulled. So anyways, so what he did was sort of the same thing. He put me on antibiotics, but he also put me on, I don't think it was a steroid, but something really powerful. So the combination of the two like something to dry up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it worked. Oh, I think of the
Yeah.
name of
It
it.
really dries
Um,
you up. But they
Yeah,
usually do like prednisone, which is a step up and step.
prednisone. Yeah, it was prednisone he put me on.
I
Prednisone
cannot do
and-
prednisone because I'm a type 1 diabetic and it makes my blood sugars go up over 1,000. So
Oh
he gave
my
me a
God.
shot and I thought, oh, here it comes, big shot. I felt great the next day and it took about a week for my voice to recover. Well, you heard me. I was really, really super stressed. My
Yeah.
vocal cords were really stressed, and
I
I
had to
still
go in.
froggy.
So the reason I was referred to him was what they did was I had surgery to open up those surgically. What they do is they scrape, they make it wider, the channels wider,
Yeah.
and I happened to get a post-op infection because from my tooth being pulled. So, anyways, took care of it.
Yeah, see, I'm deathly allergic to antibiotics. So my doctor chewed me out for waiting to come in. And I said, well, I've been doing breathing treatments, everything they do in the hospital except for.
Yeah.
And I said, so why did you want me to come in? You're not going to prescribe me anything because of my allergy antibiotics, and your only other choice is to admit me in the hospital.
Yeah.
So you can put me on IV antibiotics. So
Right.
I know you're not going to do that. So
Rose, yeah. Anyways, I haven't looked back since then. He certainly did a good job. All right, Rose Flower. She wants to know what's coming for the next year, so for 2023. All right.
an upward swing. Back that I'm seeing a swing going up. Upward swing. They gave me a visual. That's unusual when they usually just get a phrase like that.
What was the phrase?
They said an upward swing, and I saw her sitting on a swing going way up.
Oh, cool. Do you know,
So if
my
you
daughter,
got a struggle 22, you're going to come out of that on an uprise.
good. Okay. Rose Flower.
And I heard it's home work. It's across the board. It's your whole aspects. Your aspects are on an uprise. See what the cards say. Oh, love this. So I hear you've had a tower moment this year. You've had a lot of struggle.
Yeah. I'm getting that too.
It says you're getting ready to move to calmer waters, coming out of the struggle. This isn't a tower moment coming. This is you're coming out of this. You're rebuilding. Don't cry over your spilt milk with the 5 of Cups, because you still have 3 cups up, and they're going to serve you well. The Page of Wands is bringing you that fire energy and telling you to just stay steady and move steady. You will be on the right path. Get that 6 of Cups, that nostalgia, to come back into a happier, more joyous time. Your cups will be filled. And the Knight of Pentacles. So you'll be moving forward financially, followed by the 4 of Pentacles. So be save, be thrifty with your money. Watch how you spend this year, but you will accumulate, because that 4 of Pentacles is the ability to accumulate money, to save and accumulate. So just be very thrifty this year, and it will serve you well. So you are in an upward swing. Looks good. I love it when I get a tower and it tells me just the opposite of what most people read towers at.
Well, a tower isn't necessarily bad.
No, you got a strong foundation, but as soon as I flipped this, they said your tower moment's ending.
Yeah. So that's good. Looks like she's rushing forward. Here's the Knight of Swords. So I think she's moving forward into new territory. She's got a decision to make. Here we have the 2 of Swords, and you're very confused right now. But I think what you need to do is really reflect And here's the King of Wands. So he's very creative, I think, and he's a visionary. I think you need to envision what you want. Like manifestation is a real thing. I can tell you stories that incredible manifestation in my life. And so you're very confused here. You can't decide which way to go, but you're going to have to really go within, and you've got it within you to have that vision of what you want to come into your life. You've been through, don't dwell on heartache. Okay. As Kathy said, you're coming through that. And here, look, manifestation, baby. Here's the Magician. So you've got the tools. You've got the tools to manifest better things in your life. And it ends up with the Lovers. And I'm not saying that it's romantic thing. I think I'm getting sort of a reuniting with yourself. Okay, that things are going to be
A partnership with yourself, that healing energy.
Yeah, you're going to return to yourself. So I hope that makes sense. I mean, I read intuitively. I mean, I may not be using my mediumship. Mediumship is when for talking to loved ones anyway, but
not always.
Well,
yeah.
Well, that's the difference between being psychic is different than mediumship. But anyways, I've never used that term before of, coming back to yourself. I've never used that with the Lovers, but that's what I was told. So I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense to you? Oh, she says makes sense. Okay.
Oh, I felt that ringing. Very true. I felt like she was going to go, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
remember, just to let that heartache go. It no longer serves you.
Yeah. Yeah. And you've got to be a visionary and a magician.
As my mom always said, what did I learn from that? And what am I moving forward with? Always a good lesson with something that was difficult.
Oh, so thank you, Roseflower. That was an interesting reading. So Pammy says, she's talking to Wayne, she says she signed up for a program at the U of Washington. Yes, I've been there. I've been there for workshops when I was a teacher. They started a long-term program for long COVID. Do you have long COVID? I hope to get accepted, but I feel healing is coming. Yeah, basically that's
actually,
what
I hear you will be accepted into that program.
All right. Yeah, it's that's what my daughter has. She basically has, you're welcome, Rose. Long COVID, but it's not from the COVID virus, it's from another virus. But she's got all the same symptoms that the long haulers have, the people that have long COVID. She's got all the same symptoms. I mean, it's debilitating.
Yeah, my sister has long COVID.
Yeah, it's not fun.
And it keeps creeping back and getting her periodically.
Yeah, yeah. So, no, my daughter doesn't live a normal life anymore. It's really, really a shame. Okay, well,
you have changed, Sharon. You know that.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I've always seen that.
Okay, how does 2023 look? All right. Oh, so Pammy suspects she has long COVID, but no confirmation.
You usually have a lot of symptoms that linger.
Symptoms, yeah.
Yeah, I've got the lung lesions. I had COVID in December of 19. I was exposed. In fact, they were just announcing the pneumonia on the in China. They didn't even have a name for it yet. That people were dropping dead of pneumonia in China, and they were trying to figure out what was going on. And I was in Vegas when I got it, and China brought it to me, and I got it, and within 2 days I had pneumonia really bad.
Wow.
Ended up in the hospital for 3 months. So,
wow.
But
I just started watching a TV program called Station. It's a miniseries. It's it's a miniseries, It's called Station 11, and it's about. And this was done. They filmed it in before COVID hit. Like it was 2019. They did the filming before it ever even hit. And thing is, what happened was, I think in that 98% of the population was wiped out.
Wow. Yeah, they said that the emergence of COVID in China is they said you can't even believe the numbers they're telling because there's companies that have 80% of the people out sick and dying of it.
Well, now I just want to say that this was so Suzanne says, I was sick for 7 weeks back in January 2020. I thought I know. I had a friend that came back from Florida on a vacation, and she lives in South Spring. And she came back and she was deathly ill. She said she's never, ever been that sick before. And she said she's not throwing it at China. She's not being a racist or anything. She's just not like that. But she said there was a lot of Chinese travelers that were in the same, going through customs with them.
So an extraordinarily high number of travelers in December in Las Vegas. People that you normally don't, pretty average looking people that you normally don't see coming out of Asia.
And getting your boosters are so important. My daughter, who lives outside Toronto, her boyfriend got COVID just a little while ago, and was really, really sick. And he'd been lax about getting his boosters, like he didn't get the last one. Work just kept getting away. He kept putting it off. But anyway, she said he was sick as a dog and she didn't get anything. So she said, Mom, the boosters work. I said, no, I'm up to date. It's okay. In fact, I went in to get my regular flu shot about a month ago. And I said, well, I want to get the latest booster too. And they said, well, you just had one in September. You're going to have to wait till February to get it. But anyways, I'm up to date, and I'm not, I'm treating it like COVID never went away. It's not that COVID is over. People are over COVID, like they're sick and tired of it, right? So I've never given up wearing my mask. I still, when I get my groceries and I'm out in public, I wear my mask, and I don't go out where there's a lot of people. I do lots of outdoor activities, motorcycling, all that kind of stuff that I can do safely. Going and walking the dogs, that's a safe thing because I'm out in a big park, so I don't have to be near people. So it's, for me, it's still around. And before Christmas break, it was going through the school. I was glad I wasn't working.
Yeah, Kathleen and I both got sick. My best friend's name is Kathleen also. Scary, isn't it? I love Patty Kathy's too. And we go out to lunch every Monday, sometimes Sundays and Mondays, but we go out to lunch every Monday, and we spend the entire from noon on together and just traveling all over town. Have a lot of fun. And we're both major, just like you and I, we're both major tomboys. We grew up around a lot of boys. We have a lot of guy friends, but
I had a lot of guys.
Have any close girlfriends hardly. It's so fun to have a girlfriend.
I would have a close friend, but I wasn't one to have a gaggle of giggling.
Yeah, I don't hang out with a lot of women.
But I would have a close friendship with one with one person. Yeah.
And you
but I had a lot of guy friends.
Yeah. I hung out with about 15 guys in high school. I went camping with them. I was just one of their sisters.
They're less complicated.
Oh yeah. Plus, boys have more fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's get on with Kaylee. She must be chomping at the bit here.
It's 2023.
So Pammy says
we're all gonna have a good 2023.
Yeah. So Pammy says that she's with me. I'm pretty isolated, so I don't get anything. So I can visit my hubs. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Jaylee. Oh, one more time. All right. How does 2023 look? So a lot of people, you're enjoying the conversation. That's good. Yeah, a lot of people in the chat are saying they still are wearing their masks. They're not taking the chance and that sort of thing. All right. Ooh, some challenging cards here, Jaylee.
Can I go?
Go.
Okay. Well, the underlying card of the reading is the Eight of Swords. This card's telling me you've been keeping yourself bound up, but it's time to free yourself. Nothing's actually keeping you locked up. See,
Yeah, I
sure,
got
got
it
it too. It's time to release those chains. You know, they're just draped over your arms. They're not actually locked up or anything. Just drop those chains and walk through the swords, and you will set yourself free. Under that, I see abundance coming. So once you release yourself from whatever's been binding you, you've got abundance coming your way, followed by that King of Cups. That's your psychic energy, that powerful king, that healing, the whatever you've been working through. You're going to be healing from this. The King of Cups showing you the way. He's got his goblets. The first card I'm getting in the reading is the Two of Cups. These are choices and opportunity. This is that healing energy, abundance, you know, with the fish, good water energy, emotional healing. Yeah, you're going to do a lot of emotional healing this year, and it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Whatever burdens you've been carrying, you'll be letting those go because you're going to be charging forward with that Knight of Cups. Here's more of that charging, healing energy again, followed by that King of Wands, who is going to give you that Leo energy, that fire. It's going to spark your intuition, your fire energy back up, giving you that strength back. This is a strong king. He's going to spark that intuition, that drive, and help you move forward. You are being guided through this. I've got the Hermit card, and you've got your guides are lighting your path. And so you will be moving forward swiftly in this journey. So let go of those burdens. They're not serving you anymore. And you're working on yourself, a lot of healing. That healing energy is bringing you forward. It's going to light your fire and get you back in action and going. And your guides are there lighting your path. So beautiful. Feeling a lot of positive energy coming this way, and I'm curious.
Sorry, I'm just writing a few things in the chat.
Somebody's working with you. I've got the Three of Pentacles. I'm just throwing a couple of clarifiers on where they're guiding you to. The Queen of Swords, your truth, your strength, your power. Oh, Empress.
I also wanted to say that Chaylee wanted to tell you when you were saying about water, she's a Pisces.
Oh, so is Sharon and I.
Ask the question. Come on. Night all, Suzanne.
Well, yeah. And so you have that natural psychic ability, that intuition that's already there with the water sign on your side.
Okay, so what I've got for Chaylee is I have the ace. The energy is the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's going to be a new beginning, a new action that you're going to be taking, creativity, something's on the horizon. I think you've been through a tough time. There's, being left out in the cold, right? You've suffered some sort of loss. I think a lot of things have been happening that you weren't aware of, or maybe you were. This is also the depression card. Maybe that comes into play. But yeah, there's something that's been going on, and you've been experiencing the Tower. All right. Oh, and Chaylee says her chart is 40% water, Pisces and Scorpio. Wow. Yeah, I got a lot of water in my chart too. So anyways, I think you've been through some challenging times, and then here's the Four of Cups. Like, you've been offered things like, no, that doesn't interest me. or it just hasn't been right for you. Maybe you've been in a lull about something. She says it's been a struggle. Okay, well, yeah, these are definitely struggling cards for sure. You know, like nothing interests you, that kind of thing. So, all right, so there's struggle. But what the message is, stay strong. You are strong. And that to hold on. Okay, the four of Pentacles is, you know, holding on. So you're strong, hold on, you're going to get through this. But don't listen to the negative talk in your head. This Lena Rodriguez calls this the argy bargy card. And it's all those negative thoughts that going swirling around and around, thinking, oh, I'm a failure, I'm this, I'm that, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that. Oh my God, I'm a disaster.
Mental infighting.
Yeah, mental infighting. You got to let go of that. I mean, we all do it, but you got to let go of that, because otherwise you're not going to get a breakthrough. The Ace of Swords is about breakthroughs. So this is new beginnings. So you really have to watch your negative self-talk and the thoughts that you're having. You're going to have to, you're the magician. You're going to have to,
You have to go with the flow. You're a Pisces.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get the word manifest. And what
was going to come out, Sharon?
Manifest, and what came out when I saw the word, and it said masturbate.
Use that strength.
Maybe you need to let go of some sexual tension, masturbate more, or have good sex with somebody. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, Sharon.
Oh God. So anyways, but that native talk is holding you back, and you got the Eight of Swords too. So you are really going to have to change your thought patterns and manifest.
Now remember, us
Masturbation.
Pisces,
Nothing wrong with masturbation.
We swim up, we swim down, we swim in circles.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't chase your tail. Move in the upward swing.
Sorry.
Let the burdens go. Don't get yourself caught up in that fishnet.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why that word.
And masturbate a little bit. It might help you.
Buy some fresh batteries.
And
sorry,
Nancy Woman is back.
I don't mean to make light of your. She says her heart is shattered. Well, I hope I gave you a good laugh. Yeah, I can see that real challenge, but you're going to have a breakthrough. But you got to get rid of the, you're heartbroken, but you got to get rid of
Sharon, love yourself first.
Take care of yourself first. Anyways, because you're holding yourself back. So, but you are going to make that breakthrough if you change your mindset. So that's what the message is. And Chaley says, my vibrator doesn't need batteries. Okay, girl. Vibrator. Maybe that's what the universe is trying to say. Change your vibration.
There you go.
Oh my God. So I see Pammy had a question. She says, do animals sense when someone's time is close to transition? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. I'm taking care of Hub's cat, and she is totally his kitty, but lately she's all over me, and my dog is jealous.
In fact, animals try to heal you too. I'm
not getting that. I'm not feeling that's because of transition. I think she's just feeling your pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And your dog is jealous. Yeah, well, that's typical.
I think cats energetically are actually more healing than dogs Well, I have both cats and dogs. My cats,
Yeah.
when I'm sick, are always like if
Oh,
my
yeah.
pancreas is acting up, boom, they're on. They're laying
Yeah.
on my pancreas, meeting it. And that purring sound, that comforting purr. I don't know what it is about that rhythm and that nurturing that they do. But I know when my mom was sick with cancer, the dog would not leave her side.
Yeah.
She slept right next to my mom, guarded her. She was really picky on who she let in and out of the room, and
Um, just meant she said something else here they want. We're talking about the cat. The cat's finally getting on the bed, and she always slept with Hubs and has become very friendly, but always was his kitty. Well, he's not there, and she's feeling your pain. So she's comforting you, definitely. And I'm sure
of
she
course
wants
the dog is
to.
jealous because the dog is your baby.
Yeah, exactly.
And the dog's used to being the one that's the number one in you around you.
Yeah, I'm more of a dog person. He was a cat person. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think she's just feeling. Yes, Chelly, they feel our emotions very strongly. Absolutely. And even my students, if I was having a really, tough day or I felt really scattered, they picked it up.
Oh yeah.
And
Kids have amazing
amazing.
abilities.
Yeah, they have amazing abilities. So,
Those single
and
women out that meeting new people, let your kids tell you about them. They'll tell you.
Oh, we used to do when we're out on. We were working on this remote island, and we had a crew, and I tell you, if the dog or our very young children picked up bad vibes from somebody,
they'll let you know.
they'll let you know. And it did happen with one guy, and he turned out to be really weird, and we did let him go. And I said, well, I'm not surprised because he didn't pass the dog or the kid test. So,
yeah, my dog would growl. He never barked, but he would growl under his breath if he didn't like somebody coming up.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and get between them and me.
Yeah,
and he would
and
wouldn't let him get more than 50 feet.
Even Chaley's okay. Your cat is sad, confused because your husband isn't there. Absolutely. And she wants comfort as well. Yeah, I believe that. She feels your sadness and she wants you to be okay because she loves you. Exactly. So Flora, hi Flora from Down Under. She's lost her brand new watch, present from her son. I don't have my pendulum, so I don't know.
It's someplace near the bed, under the bed, or I don't know if you've taken it off before you went to bed and it fell off the stand. It's someplace in the bedroom though. It's near the bed. It's like under the edge of the dresser, the edge of the night table, the edge of the bed. Let me know.
Okay.
That's the first thing I heard. It's in the bedroom.
All right. She wondered if it could. Chelly wonders if it could be between the headboard and the bed. Yeah.
I was seeing the headboard. It's like the nightstand, the bed. I'm feeling woods near it. So, yeah. Get a flashlight or your cell phone, shoot it under there with that nice bright light. You'll find it.
Okay. Well, Kathy, it's been it's been an hour and 35 minutes. I'm starting to flag.
It's been really nice.
Thank you.
A little out of the swing of it. I will be coming back soon, everybody.
I'll have you on in the new year.
And then Sharon and I were talking about periodically getting together Probably
Mhm.
not on a regular basis, but off and on, because I know Sharon's really busy writing and working and doing other
Well,
things.
I've taken a step back from my channel too, so I'm not doing as
Right.
much. Yeah.
You know, I think, for those of us that know a lot of readers, sometimes it's really good for us to take a break.
Yeah, I had to.
It gives us a chance to rebalance and refresh. And
Yeah.
I know I was doing a lot of writing before I got sick, but and I'm still working on some medical issues. Still have that hematoma. They still haven't taken care of that. I don't know how long that's going to go on. But I'm dealing with that day by day, and it'll be what it's going to be. But
Take
yeah,
care of
I'm
yourself
a lot
first.
better, so I've just got to get back into the swing of it. And I've been working with Snow Wolf a lot, and he's going to come on and start doing some narration, with
Nice.
gathering questions and stuff, and also throwing his 2 cents. And he's quite
All
talented.
right. I know he is.
And, oh yes, and he asked me to ask you, would we do a joint reading with him again?
Oh, sure.
And this
Sure.
time you need to stick around so you can meet Michael. So
Michael?
yeah, the Archangel Michael. Remember you left, we had that first time we read together with him. You
Oh,
saw
right.
that smoke, that mist around him.
I don't remember when you're really getting stuff from
Yeah,
spirit.
we were channeling a lot.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But Sharon had to go, and Archangel Michael appeared right after she left the screen, and I forgot to hit the record button when we did that reading, so we didn't even catch it on tape.
Do you see any angels behind me today?
Not today, but I have before.
I know you have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how's your chiropractor doing?
Sorry, what?
Your chiropractor, has she gotten back to work yet?
No, not yet. So
Does she work alone, or you may have to see
she
somebody
works
else?
alone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see somebody else. Actually, I've been feeling a lot better.
Yes, your back's not as bad as it was.
No, it's much better. And
I feel her back pain.
I
It's not always nice.
yeah, right. I don't know if I told you this, but I was on Dr. Gale,
Mhm. Oh, yeah,
Walking
you
with
did.
Boone. Yeah. So just for anybody who doesn't know, she has a healing thing. I think it's every Monday or Tuesday, anyway, early in the week. And so I said to her, I'm having trouble with my hip. It's getting worse and worse. And, I've had to get up and hobble. Like I was in excruciating pain. So anyways, she was doing healing. So I thought, well, okay. So I told her and what was going on. And she said, okay, I'll just bring the x-rays up, And so she gets spirit to bring up the x-rays. And she looked at it and she said, oh, I see exactly what's going on. And so she said, shall I do it in the chair? Anyways, I said, well, I can get on the floor, whatever you want me to do. So I did. And of course, she had me doing things like putting my legs straight up and then, anyways, and then down and then she did some traction on it. And then
She's
she
doing a live broadcast too.
doing a live broadcast. People could see my foot in the air because it was behind my chair that was in front of the computer. And it was crazy. And so I was doing the exercise and she definitely released it. And then I continued doing the exercises for some days after that. I just kept doing it. And I was totally healed. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. So
yeah, I probably should connect with her.
yeah, it was well, anybody, I'm just telling anybody. Hi, Mrs. Matthews. I'm just telling people so that, tune in. You might, if you've got I don't know if she could do anything like, cancer or stuff like that, but I mean, she did some amazing.
Yeah, my pancreas has been real gnarly, but
yeah.
I'm
okay. Well, we could go on forever here, but I'm going to say good night. Thank you for tuning in. I really didn't expect
thank you.
Many people to show up, but we had a pretty good crew, and it was so nice to see Pammy again and other people that I haven't seen for a while, and like Snow Wolf and so on. So thanks, Kathy. Yeah. Oh, he's been here pretty well the whole time. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, so good night and blessings to everybody. And, hang on. I know that the Christmas holidays can be a challenging time for a lot of people, but just know you're blessed and you've got friends that are thinking about you, your online friends and so on. So I just wanted to gather people here tonight that maybe needed to get together. So
It was
like,
so fun reading with you tonight, Sharon.
yes, it was.
Been a long
And
time.
well, great. I'm glad you had a blast, Ocean. And Pammy spent Christmas alone for the first time in 51 years, she said. So yeah, it's a thing. But I felt good. I know I'm glad because my daughters could have, it just wasn't going to work for them to fly out. And it turns out they wouldn't have made it anyway. So
Completely safe for everybody.
completely safe, yeah, for everybody. And I didn't have all this food that I had to do something with. So hey, Heather, I'm just signing off. Sorry, but I'm going to say good night and thank you, everybody. It was
And
blast.
everybody have a blessed evening and a happy New Year's. And well, also love and light and healing to Pammy's husband.
So I'm glad you found solace in getting together with us, Pammy. I know you're going through a tough time, and I'm so glad we were able to, join with you and give you blessings and keep your chin up. So that you're going through a tough time.
And I'll
But,
definitely be back on the air after the New Year's on a regular basis again, at
Oh,
least
good.
once a week.
I don't know how regular I'm going to be.
Yeah.
I've got a new job and I'm writing my book. So yeah. All right.
But I'll be in contact with Sharon and say, hey, when are you
Yep.
available? Come join me sometime.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
been a fun reading
So I'm
together.
going to end. So good night, everybody. Thanks
Good
for
night,
joining.
everybody. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.